Son, daughter, stop now. Breathe deeply. Silence everything around you for a moment. Listen, can you feel it? It's not just an emotion, not just a sensation in the air. It's my presence wrapping around you with a divine urgency. Because the time before you is not just any time. It is a time marked, counted, and appointed by me. Today I've come to you with a heart full of love, but also with a serious, deep, and unpostponable call. You have only 2 hours. 2 hours that are not merely a sum of minutes, but a spiritual countdown. 2 hours written in eternity to be a turning point in your walk. These are not symbolic words. This is a call of love, a solemn invitation, a final call before an invisible door closes. Don't be afraid, don't despair, but wake up, because this is the moment to return. This is the exact time I, your God, have set apart for a sacred reunion with you. And though it seems short, it's enough time to change absolutely everything. Son, daughter, I know how your mind has been overloaded, trying to keep everything under control, struggling silently with fears, guilt, and pressures no one else can see. I know your deepest thoughts, your most fragile prayers, your most secret petitions. And that's exactly why I've come now, not later, not tomorrow, now. Because the time you still have is little, but it is precious. And if you do something with it, if you return to me with all your heart, those 2 hours will become rivers in the desert, light in the night, rebirth, where there was only exhaustion. But hear me with reverence. These 2 hours will not repeat. They are a final call to return to my arms before a cycle closes. And after that, nothing will be the same again. You know this message didn't reach you by coincidence. You know something is stirring inside you. It's my spirit awakening your soul. Have you felt time slipping through your fingers like dry sand, like something you can't hold on to? Have your days flown by too fast while you still feel stuck, like your feet are buried in doubts, confusion, guilt, and invisible pressure? But today, my child, I come as your father with a holy urgency, because these 2 hours are not just a pause, they are the final cry before the time granted comes to an end. It's the final trumpet sounding for your soul. The last open window before a cycle closes that will never return. Either you return now, or you will walk paths where my voice will become distant for a time that I can no longer extend. This is serious, it is sacred, and it is out of love that I'm waking you now. But I'm not coming with demands. I come with direction. I'm not coming with judgment. I come with redemption. This time I give you is for you to breathe, to look at me again and see the path I've prepared for you. You're on the edge of something new, but you can only cross it if you trust. And for that, you need to hear me with an open heart. Life has tried to steal your focus. The days have drained your energy. The voices of the world scream at you, accuse you, confuse you. But my voice, my voice, it comes soft but powerful. It cuts through the darkness and calls you into the light. You know deep inside it's true. This message is for you. I do not make mistakes. I do not fail. I do not send words to the wind. When I speak with purpose. And today the purpose is me and you. In this sacred reunion, written before you were even born. My child, I know how you've carried burdens that weren't yours to carry. How you've worn masks to seem strong while inside your spirit cried out for help. That's why I come with mercy, with tenderness, with eternal patience. It's not too late. As long as there is breath, there is opportunity. As long as there is time, there is hope. And now, while the clock marks these 2 hours left, I extend my hand and say, come, let me guide you. Let go of the rush and the fear. Empty your hands so I can fill them with what is eternal. There is no condemnation for you here. Only a love that never gives up, a love not afraid of your failures, a love that doesn't walk away because of your mistakes. I saw you in the nights when you cried silently. I heard your wordless prayers. I was with you when everyone else left, and even when you doubted my presence, I remained. You are mine, and no one can take that away. Now I want you to understand something deep. These 2 hours are not just an invitation. They are the last breath of mercy before silence replaces my voice. It's the final opportunity before the consequences of distance unfold. I'm not pressuring you with fear, but with truth. There's a time for every purpose, and the time to return is now. When these hours pass, you won't be able to say you didn't know, because I came to you myself. I called you myself, and now the choice is yours. Open your heart or close your ears to my voice. If you give me your attention, if you offer me this time, you will witness rebirth. But if you stay distant, the doors that are open now won't remain open forever. Listen, child, this is the time of decision. You asked for signs. You said in your heart, if God still hears me, let him speak to me. And now I speak, clearly, without riddles, without veils. I am calling you. This is the sign you asked for. This is the answer your soul has been longing for. Do not ignore it. Do not harden your heart. I know your limitations, and still I chose you. I know your fears, and still I'm calling you. There is nothing in you that scares me, nothing that makes me give up, because when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. I see my design. I see what I planned before the world existed. I see the beauty yet to be revealed. And I say, you are valuable, you are loved, you are awaited. There is a place in my heart only you can fill. There is a move of my spirit designed to wrap around your life right now, and it has already begun. You can feel it, like a gentle breeze, like a warmth that doesn't burn but comforts, like an invisible embrace. It is me, and I am here. These 2 hours will be like a desert where I meet you face to face, where I speak to your heart, where I detox you from noise, pain, and guilt, where I clothe you in new garments, where I breathe life where there was death, where I restore your identity. You are not what others said about you. You are not what your circumstances made you believe. You are what I say you are, my beloved child in whom I delight. I created you for glory. I formed you with intention. And even though you lost yourself on twisted roads, I always left signs for you to return. And now it's time to return, time to begin again, time for reconciliation. There is no debt between us. I already paid the price. My son Jesus shed his blood so you could have free access to my heart. There is no more veil. Only your decision remains, and I pray, yes, my own spirit intercedes, that you choose the path of life, because there is so much more in store for you than you can imagine. If you surrender during these 2 hours, if you seek me sincerely, I promise you, you will hear my voice clearly, you will feel my presence intensely, you will witness miracles that defy logic. You will be visited by peace where there was torment, because when I enter, I don't come just to visit. I come to stay. I make my home. I cleanse, I heal, I restore. I give purpose. I teach, I guide, I renew. You will not leave these 2 hours the same. Something will break. Invisible chains will fall. Old fears will lose their strength, and you will remember this moment as the beginning of a new season. Yes, I am shifting time in your favor. I am realigning your heart with mine, and I am declaring the days of darkness are over. Now begins a new dawn, and you will be like the rising sun, shining ever brighter until the perfect day. You still have 2 hours, but when the clock marks the end of this time, a new season will begin, and you will be in it, ready or not. And I, your God, desire for you to enter it with your faith restored, your soul purified, your covenant renewed. That's why I plead with divine tenderness. Don't let this moment pass like a wind you couldn't catch, because what comes next will be shaped by what you do now. 2 hours, child. 2 final steps before the great turning point. 2 last notes of a song heaven wrote for you, and the silence that follows won't be absence, but the time of consequences. May you be on the right side when it happens. Son, listen to me. I love you. I love you with eternal love. I love you with a love that never runs dry. I love you with a love that doesn't need to be earned, only received. Let me love you. Let me take care of you. I know you've been hurt by those who claim to love. I know you closed yourself out of fear of being hurt again, but I'm not like men. I am God, and in me there is no shadow of turning. What I say, I do. What I promise, I fulfill. And today I promise you, if you give me your time, I will give you a new beginning. You still have 2 hours, but those 2 hours are worth a lifetime. They hold redemption, promise, restoration, and peace. Come. Heaven is waiting for you. My arms are open and my heart is celebrating, because the child I love is returning, and all I ever wanted was this moment with you. And as these moments unfold, I want you to notice something you've overlooked for too long: how distant you've become from your own soul. You've been surviving, not living, functioning, not feeling, running, not resting. But now I'm calling you to return not only to me, but to the you I created before life hardened your heart. I didn't design you to live exhausted. You weren't meant to carry the entire weight of life on your shoulders. Somewhere along the way, you believed that being strong meant being silent, that faith meant forcing a smile, and that hope was just wishful thinking. But that's not my way. I never asked you to pretend. I asked you to trust. Right now, I am peeling back the layers, not to expose you, but to heal you. You've worn so many identities to be accepted, fit in, and survive that you've forgotten the sound of your true voice. That's why this time is sacred. It's not about fixing you, it's about freeing you. You don't need to come to me polished. I want the raw version, the one who still cries in secret, the one who doubts but still whispers prayers, the one who wants to believe again but is afraid to be disappointed. That's the version I love most, the real you. You've been avoiding this moment because you feared I'd be angry. But look again, what you find is not a fist of wrath, but arms wide open. I'm not here to condemn you, I'm here to rebuild you. There are places in your heart that have become numb, places you stopped visiting because the pain was too much. But those very places are where I want to walk with you. Not around them, through them. I see the memories you've buried, the betrayal that broke your trust, the dreams that died too early, the hope that faded after too many closed doors. But I'm here to tell you, nothing is truly buried when I'm involved. I resurrect what man calls dead. I bring beauty from what was shattered. And yes, I saw when you smiled to hide the storm. I saw when you gave your best and still felt invisible. I saw you love people who never gave it back, and none of that was wasted. I held every tear, every sigh, every silent scream you thought no one heard. Now I ask you, can you trust me enough to let go of what hurt you? Can you release what you couldn't control and make room for what I've been preparing? Because I won't force my way in, but I will knock. And I am knocking now. The door you open in this moment will shape the doors that open in the coming season. This is not manipulation, it is a revelation. What you unlock here will echo into everything else. Relationships, purpose, peace, and clarity. There's a reason you felt so unstable. You've been walking on ground that was never meant to hold you. Opinions, applause, routine, distractions, they shift beneath your feet, but I remain. And I am the only foundation that does not shake. Do you remember the last time you were truly still, not just physically, but in your spirit? No phone, no to-do list, no pretending, just present. That's the stillness where my voice is the loudest. I'm not hiding from you. I'm not distant, but I speak in the kind of silence you've been afraid to sit in. That silence isn't empty, it's sacred space. And it's there that I begin to rebuild what life broke. You've asked for clarity, but clarity comes after surrender. Not before. First you let go, then I reveal. Not the other way around, because trust isn't built on knowing every step. It's built on knowing me. Some of what you've called failure was actually redirection. Some of what you lost was protection, and some of what you still don't understand. You don't need to understand yet. You just need to walk with me through it. Right now, I am doing something inside you that doesn't show on the outside yet, but it will. It will show in your eyes, in your decisions, in your peace. You won't have to announce the change. It will be seen. You've been hungry for something deeper, a connection that goes beyond surface words and shallow comfort. That hunger is from me. I put it there because I wanted to draw you closer, not to religion, but to relationship. And now, in this hour, I'm removing the noise that kept you numb, the voices that wore you down, the expectations that drained your joy. I'm silencing the pressure to perform, and I'm reminding you, you are already mine, you already belong. Please subscribe to receive more of my truth and turn on notifications so you never miss what I have to say to you.